Do you understand what goes on in a sewer?
Yes, poop.
I really want to carry this around. It's only 10 pounds, though.
Why do you want chain so badly?
It's something I've considered using with my ring of telekinesis.
Okay. That's...
You know what? I'm not. I've got other uses I want to do with it. I don't think I don't think Turth would actually carry around a bunch of chain.
You know, I'm pretty sure we have rope.
Yeah, but chain's just that much tougher to break out of.
Is it though?
Actually, I don't know. Does rope have a...
I don't know. Does it?
Rope mending, rope hempen, rope silk. 2 hit points and DC 17.
DC 17. That's a lot of 17.
That's the DC.
Silk is the same. Yeah. Well, DC 17 versus DC 20. You know.
Oh.
And 10 hit points versus 2 hit points. But no, I'm not interested. Let's get this show on the road.
Show on the road.
This one's a show.
Carbon wakes up for the first time in the last 10 minutes.
Wait, what?
Performance check. I'll help you out.
I skip.
Ooh, dirty 22.
Skip merrily as we head to the...
Alright, what are you performing? I need a rendition.
I'm just doing a merry little skip to the tavern.
I thought you were going to marry Little Lamb.
I'm going to need you to sing Merry Little Plant.
The Irish drinking song. Oh, lady.
That works.
All right, so we're going to the pub, which was this place here, right?
Quick car, come along.
It's got that board out front there.
For hitching your horse.
Is that perhaps a job board that we should take a look at?
Do you need a job?
Sign that says "Welcome to the Inn."
Welcome to the inn. Okay, all right. Just checking because we're kind of directionless here right now. So
speak for yourself.
Yeah. So let's go in and have a drink. I believe it's Good Peter's turn to buy.
Because he has money.
that would be the number one reason. Yes.
I'll have a glass of water, please.
I need 1 second.
For a glass of water? Goodness gracious.
He's got to go actually pour a glass.
I've got a tavern keep voice. Morbid doesn't like the tavern keep voice.
Oh boy. Glad Morbid's here for this.
So I'm giving you a chance to leave now, Morbid.
Was Morbid actually here?
Yeah. I'm going to do the voice because I think it would be funny. So what is everyone doing?
We're just waiting.
Are you at the tavern?
Yeah.
Up to the
we
and I see the tavern barkeep and I say, "We're here for the half-price ale that we heard about."
We don't have any half-price ale. Go room.
Are you sure? Because I'm positive that the priestess of the church said to go find you and tell you about the half-price ale.
I think you've had 2 or 2 before coming in here. There's no half-price no deals going on right now.
Okay, well, I guess we'll have the house ale then. 4 rounds.
All right, that'll be 2 emerald apiece.
Rubies or emeralds?
Emeralds.
Okay, how much is that a total? 2 each.
8.
2 times 4 is 8.
Oh, Krikar's not gonna have any?
Not having water, I said.
Oh, you're not having any, okay.
Water is free.
That means that you probably
There.
don't want to drink it.
Paid.
Niff, niff, niff.
I have given him the money.
Thank you, Carmen. Your drinks will be right there too.
All right, we'll go
With that,
find a second table.
With that, he turns around, and as you sit down, another person brings the drinks over and sets them down for you.
I take a drink of my drink.
So, you're sitting at a table with ale, and Taryn has water. What are you doing now?
Waiting for something to happen. Because apparently we're supposed to be here.
We should probably ask around and see if we can figure out what that note was sending us here for.
Well, it's either a wild goose.
They have geese here?
Apparently, yeah. If they're Canadian, watch out. They're pretty vicious.
There's Canada
Is
here?
there- as we're walking through town, there seemed to be anything going on in town, like a festival or an event, or
Could you make a perception check?
I'll make another perception check.
Yes.
What are you checking for?
Perceptions.
Anything going on in town? Oh, that was almost a nat 1. That is a dirty 27.
Dirty 27. That's. What do you mean? What was that?
That's a plus
Was it
8 on
19?
perception.
It was a 19. I see.
Yeah. It was almost a 1. But being a gentleman adventurer, you have to have situational awareness and such. Eyes in the back of your
right.
head.
Right. Yeah. As far as you can tell, there is not an event going on at all.
Well, then Turth goes to the party. Well, I'm out of ideas.
Can I get another perception check from anyone?
Wait.
What's up?
I get a dirty 21.
All right. After he is done looking around the town and is done recalling what everything looked like in the town, you notice in the tavern, on the far side of the room, is the dwarf that you guys talked to last time.
Hey
Does
guys, the
anybody
guard's
remember
over
the
there.
dwarf from last time?
I'm
Was he the
pissed.
guard?
The guard, yes.
Yeah.
Captain.
You just said dwarf. I'm like, I don't remember a dwarf. But if you said captain, yeah, okay, I remember the captain.
Well, he's off duty right now.
Captain, my captain.
Harmon stands on the table and says, "Captain, my captain."
Need a performance check on that?
I will do that.
Probably need an acrobatics just to see if you get up on the table after
Oh, wow.
drinking.
Pretty proficient at that too.
Drinking or acrobatics?
Acrobatics.
Hello.
Hello.
Was this the guard too? Does he sound like the same guy?
This is a different person.
Oh.
Yeah, it's totally a different person.
Yeah.
Actually, it's clearer than the other one.
Yeah, the other one had like a weird oof oof oof.
Satan.
Peter, go talk to him.
Wait, why should I go talk to him?
You're the leader.
I'm taking notes.
I'm not the
Captain
leader.
Star, whatever his name is, and say, "Hey, do you know who may have written this note? Because we found it at a place that we don't mention."
He's the one that
Wow.
talks to
You
people
just
better.
say that out loud? Wow.
So descriptive. The place that shall not be named.
Well, why wouldn't we name it?
Very triggering for.
Because he doesn't remember what she's called.
It's very triggering for two of us. Lost our best friend.
Your best friend?
She was our friend. She built us a house.
It was her best friend to friend.
It's trying to get emotional.
It was my general contractor, really.
Do you recognize the handwriting or not?
I recognize that handwriting. Hello, I would. Who is this supposed to be?
We can assume that it was Kianon's, our priestess, but we could be wrong, so we're not really sure whose it is at this point.
Do you know anything of the Wither, good sir?
What were you saying?
He asked if you knew anything about the Wither,
How do you want to know about the Wither?
because that's who killed Kiana.
No, I don't know. All I know is that it's been terrorizing the continent to the east, but no, I didn't know it had made contact with this continent.
The continent to the east.
Yeah, it's on the map.
Yeah, well, yeah, but that's where they were going to the east. Where did they come from the east? Were the footprints? The footprints were going
Footprints
to
were
the
going
east.
east.
Going
They were going east, yeah.
So then why would the good priestess send us here? Is there anybody in town that knows a lot about the Wither?
Not about the Wither, but there have been some problems in the sewers recently. That's about it. And the mobs outside.
What's
Problems
issue
in the
with sewer?
sewers. That sounds like a monetary style quest.
It could be.
Who do we
Are you
talk to about
interested?
that one?
I would say that if it advances us towards some more knowledge of the Wither, I would certainly say yes. We'd be more than interested in As much as I would dislike the sewers,
Right. Well, if you want to go venturing in the sewers, you're more than welcome to. God knows no one else in this town is willing to.
What is the problem with the sewers? Is the poop backing up?
I have reason to believe there is a ring of people in the sewers committing crimes, and that's where they're hiding out.
and they know
But no
more
one
about the
knows.
Wither.
Probably. They're criminals. They might know something. I don't know.
So
I'm not them.
Let us be your police, and we'll go ship them out of there.
I'm not sure I want you guys doing this anymore.
Yeah, I think if we're gonna have to deal with number 2 jokes, we may not want to.
Well, poop jokes are not my favorite kind of jokes, but they are a solid number 2.
Yes, they're solid number 2.
You guys okay?
Some of us have just recently lost somebody somewhat close to them.
I see. My condolences.
We're trying to cope with the courage. It's not going too well.
My condolences then.
What sort of compensation would 4 or 5 members of the public, concerned members of the public, be entitled to if we were to clear out your sewer problem, flush your sewer problem, as it were?
Down the drain. Huh?
Monetary.
How much is monetary?
Yes,
Depends
that's
on what's down there. I don't know what's down there myself.
Poop. There's poop down there.
Obviously.
So basically, we go down there, find what's down there, and then you would compensate us based on what we find.
Yes.
And how do you trust that we're not going to overinflate?
Start elbowing Taryn in the ribs there.
What was
We
that?
just cut off their ears and bring them back.
I'm willing
I
to cut off tourist
Would
ears.
prefer you didn't, but if you feel that's what's necessary.
Hands?
What are
Or
you?
we just bring back a written report about what we find down there, and we'll
That
be
would be
justly
preferable.
compensated. Yeah,
That
I've been on more than a number of these adventures. Don't
How
worry,
many number?
we'll do it properly.
More than a number. That's all right.
More than a number.
More than a number.
Where
The
are
number
these
is
sewers?
0. I've been more than 0.
Yeah.
Where's
So-
the entrance to the sewers?
Probably underneath the church. Thought something stink around there.
Did we lose that?
That was a joke. Where actually is the entrance? Mr.
There are
Gray.
multiple entrances.
Mr. Gray.
There's multiple entrances.
Oh, I don't see any.
Back door, right?
We're not gonna just leave the sewers open to people.
Why not?
That would be disgusting.
Well, I mean, if these...
Do you understand what
Miscreants
goes
can't
on
get
in a
in there.
sewer?
Yes, poop.
Crime.
Exactly. Why would we leave that open to the general public?
Because they're smart enough not to go in there.
Kritkar is the general public.
That is a fair point. It's a fair point.
Which is the closest entrance to where we are now?
Well, probably the toilet over there.
Where's the
Well,
closest
that and-
human size or humanoid size entrance?
Probably the
where
back
we are
room
now?
in the inn.
The back room of the inn.
You guys have an entrance to the sewer in the back room?
It's the only inn in town. We need to.
Out of curiosity, your fresh water supply here, is it good? You guys have a struggle getting fresh water to fill that lake?
It is kind of
It-
landlocked. There's no water coming into it.
I noticed that. That's why I'm asking the question.
The only reason the lake is there is because we have it's a giant pit that we dug and it's just full of rainwater.
Oh, so you don't use it for anything then?
It's taken generations to fill it up that far.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I think we should go visit the lake before we visit the sewers.
Generations, man. Generations!
Yeah. So it just means it fills up over time. It's not like I'm going to take all of it.
It might be shallow.
Could be shallow, you don't know.
You said it was a big pit, so
Well, that's relative. I mean,
Big relative to a dwarf.
I mean, it's like 200 feet long and 100 feet wide and 3 inches deep. It's still big.
one of these pinches just takes a cube 15 by 15 by 15 of water.
That's a lot of water.
Okay.
It is a lot of water. But, I mean, it's not going to empty that lake if we
You don't
take
know
two
that.
of them.
Are you guys going to the lake?
I'm
I
not
guess
gonna
me
drain
and-
their water. I don't want any part of draining their water.